So what up guys, it's your boy Polycav and I'm back at it again with another video. Now I was in the process of making the cell level video as promised from the intro to Polyocracy, which you can watch here or here, I don't know. But at any length, I was in the middle of making that video and then I realized, yo, there's this symbol that I always use. This symbol, I don't know if you could see it. There we go. So there's that symbol that I always use in my logos, in my videos that I put. It is also at the center core of what Polyocracy is. And I noticed that I haven't made a video explaining that symbol. So I decided, hey, we should make a video explaining that symbol first so that we can reference it in the cell level video, because people have to understand, like, I use it on all levels. I use it on the cell level, I use it on the societal level. So what is that symbol? So without any further ado, let's hop right into it. So this symbol, it was derived from what's known as sacred geometry. Now, sacred geometry deals with a lot of interesting images, but at the core of it, sacred geometry, to my understanding, is geometry that can be found across our entire reality, right? So the idea behind sacred geometry are these geometries that are found in humans. It's the idea of perfect proportions. It is also linked toward things such as the Fibonacci sequence, right? So there's a whole lot in there. I definitely encourage you to check it out. I'll put some links in the description below where you can learn a bit more about sacred geometry. There was this idea where somebody was like, hey, in the world exists these geometries, these sequences, these things that hold reality together. And so, you know, from all these shapes, images, and sequences, I decided to form my own. So I used GeoGebra, which is a software where you can download, and I'll link it in the description below. But I used GeoGebra to design this, and I should shout out Carson for this actually, because I wasn't into this whole Eastern spiritual science kind of thing. And he kind of introduced me to sacred geometry, and he was like, yo bro, check this out, right? So I checked it out, and he was doing some really cool stuff with it, like the flower of life. He used like a compass to draw it and stuff like that, but I wanted to use it technically. I wanted to use it as an algorithm that can allow me to, at the time I didn't know this, but in retrospect, I'm using it as an algorithm that would allow me to arrange large data sets, right? Automatically organizes, and shape of it will change depending on the data set that you give it. This current iteration of it is just the iteration that will become a symbol of the whole concept of it. Eventually, I call it the 186 algorithm, because there's one and there's the 6th level, and there can be a lot of levels in between. At Polyocracy, this is used to arrange the data that we will be working with. When I talk about a system that is a decentralized mobilization tool that will allow everybody to work together, you know, across the world and across different things, there will be a lot of data that will be, you know, working. So I built Polyocracy to be autonomous. I also built it so that it would exist far after I die. And so for such a system, it has to evolve, it has to be smart, and it has to be able to self-organize the amounts of data that it gets on its own. And that's the genius behind Polyocracy. It is both the symbol and all the ideas that I put into it. By the way, fun fact about 186, it was my number in boarding school when I was in Kenya. So that's what the 186 algorithm is. Why it's important is that it enables me to arrange data, large data sets. It enables me to build my own artificial intelligence, because as you will see in the later levels, by incorporating this algorithm of 186 with technologies, it enables for data to flow through these layers seamlessly, in the same way these data flow through the human body. So as you can tell, this iteration of this circle was inspired by how the human body works. Thanks for watching. Definitely don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification icon so you can get the next videos. I also created new social media accounts for Polyocracy, so check those out, add them too. They'll be both over here. They'll be both right there with their respective usernames. Without any further ado, you have a great day, stay awesome, and please share and let people know that we are actually replacing how humans are organized on this planet. Toodles!